Hello to my friends at Dyersburg Primary School. My name is Vanessa Kane. I'm the Children's Director here at McIvers Grant Public Library. I am bringing you a book today that goes along with your theme, Growing Up Healthy, Taking Care of Myself. This book is called Happy, and it's a beginner's book of mindfulness. The book is by Nicola Edwards. That's the author, so she wrote the words, and Katie Hickey is the illustrator, so she drew the pictures. This book is about mindfulness, which is connecting with ourselves and the world around us. Let's take a journey together to discover our happiness. That's what it says on the back. And do you see this beautiful picture that goes all the way around the whole book of a little girl looking at the stars? A lot of times when we talk about taking care of ourselves, we think about our body. We talk about eating good food. We talk about getting big muscles. We talk about exercising and sleeping and all the things we have to do to keep our body strong and healthy. And we have to do the same thing with our heart and our mind, don't we? And these two books that I'm sharing with you today talk about mindfulness and taking care of our minds and our hearts and our emotions. And they're happy. You see all of those people, they do look happy, don't they? That picture has so many wonderful colors in it, doesn't it? I like that picture. This book is published by Rodale Kids. Mindfulness is about connecting with ourselves and the world around us. Let's take a journey together to discover some simple steps on the path to happiness. Real life is right under our noses. We can miss it by rushing around, but stopping to smell life's sweet roses is where true happiness can be found. We are busy, aren't we? We are so busy. We have so much to do. We run around from one thing to the next. And sometimes it is hard to remember to just enjoy what we're doing right this minute. Like right this minute, I'm getting to read to my friends at Dyersburg Primary School. And I'm getting to enjoy this beautiful book with these wonderful pictures. I don't want my head to be thinking about what I got to do in 20 minutes. Or I have to hurry up and get done so I can do something else, do I? You want to enjoy where we're at. Enjoy your time with your teachers and your friends when you're at school. Listening. When we're still, there is space then to listen to the sweet song of the wind in the trees, the gruff of rumble of cars in the distance, and the whisper of rustling leaves. And this says, take a moment to stop and really listen to the sounds around you. And look how it made the words kind of curve like they're on the breeze. That always makes me think of things that you're listening to when they do words like that in a book. Let's be really quiet just for a minute and think what we can hear. What did you hear? Did you hear things in the hall? Did you hear other classes? I heard some people in the other part of the library. Feeling. Even the darkest storm passes. The sun can't shine bright every day. We can sit with our feelings and notice how they roll through us and then blow away. And again, what kinds of things make you feel happy? And it looks like the waves, doesn't it? Have you ever had feelings blow through you? There's another book that we're going to read that's called The Lion in Me, and sometimes it blows hard through you when you're angry. Sometimes it's a soft feeling that makes you feel so good and centered and wonderful and happy, and those kinds of feelings. And sometimes it's sad. You might feel sad for a little while, and you just let that feeling come through, and then you let it go on away, and maybe you can have a little bit of a better day if you just let that sadness go on through you. Relaxing. It's not just our minds we get trapped in. Our bodies can feel tension too. We can loosen our limbs when that happens, like the sun from the clouds we break through. It says, try tensing up all of your muscles and then relaxing them one by one. Can you do that? Can you tense up all your muscles? Close your eyes. And then start at your toes. Your toes should be all curled up, and undo your toes. Then relax your feet and relax your legs and your knees and your thighs and your bottom and your back and your arms and your neck and your head and your eyes. And if you do that a lot longer than Miss Vanessa just did, it might make you feel a little bit more calm too. You feel like you've had a little bit of a refreshment, a little bit of a break. Tasting. Whether hot, salty, sweet, or sour flavor, we taste and we chew and we feel. If we slow when we eat, we can savor the deliciousness of every meal. Sometimes Especially, we've got just a little bit of time to eat lunch. We think we need to hurry, hurry, hurry. Maybe today you could eat very slowly and taste. And remember, we talked last week about where on your tongue things taste. You might touch to the very end and find something sweet. In the middle, find something that's a little bit salty. It says, do you notice different textures and flavors when you chew your food slowly? That helps you be present at lunch, doesn't it? Touching. Touch calms the wildest emotions. We connect to the world all around. When we dip our toes into the ocean or crunch crisp golden leaves on the ground. Close your eyes and see if you can tell what things are just by touching them. That would be a fun thing to do, wouldn't it? Maybe you could go to the home living center and close your eyes and feel around. You might feel some stuff that's food. You might feel some stuff that's blankets or babies. You could feel some different things and try and figure out what they are without losing your eyes. Discovering. Exploring is one of life's pleasures. Spot a penny, a shell, or a brook. The world's brimming with curious treasures for people who take time to look. Look all around you and try to spot something you haven't noticed before. You've been in that classroom for a little while now. We're more than halfway through the school year. What if you stopped and looked around and see if you can find something that you haven't discovered in your classroom before? Smelling. When we're all tangled up in our worries, the cool air gets us grounded again. Wood smoke through sharp tang of pine trees or the freshness of earth after rain. Do the things that make you smell, do the things you can smell make you feel anything or bring back memories? I know when I smell snickerdoodles, I think about my mom because she used to cook them when I was little. So whenever I smell snickerdoodles, I think of my mom, and it's like having a little visit with her. Loving. The warmth of a hug can work wonders. Being happy is something you feed with a smile or a touch or a kindness. Even the tallest tree grows from a seed. Have you given somebody a smile or a hug today? I bet you have. From where you're sitting right now, I want you to look at one of your friends and smile really big at them. And then I want you to make sure that you get a hug before you go home, okay? Appreciating. That is a big word, isn't it? Appreciating. It means that I really, that's a good word, and I just totally went blank on how to tell you what it means. It means that I really appreciate. That means I really am thankful for what you have done for me. If you smile at me like you just did to your friend, I'm going to be so happy that you did that, and I'm going to be thankful that you did that for me, and I'm going to let you know, and that's how you appreciate something. It feels good to give thanks at the day's end for the pink blushing sky overhead, a hot meal, comfy shoes, or a good friend, and the warmth of a soft, cozy bed. What good things have happened in your world today? Stop and think of something good that happened to you today. Breathing. We breathe deep and expand like the galaxy. We breathe out many thousands of stars. And if we ever start to feel panicky, this reminds us of just who we are. Can you take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth? Pretend you're a galaxy. Look at that galaxy with all those stars. Take a deep breath and hold it for 2 seconds, and then breathe out very slowly. Happiness. Real life is right under our noses. It's what's here, not the future or past. Every day is fresh, new adventure. We live in the moment at last. How can you be more mindful each and every day? And remember, we talked about mindful means I'm remembering that I'm right here in the present. Right now, I'm reading to my friends. Right now, I'm doing something fun with my class. Isn't that wonderful? And that is the end of that book. I like the idea of us being a galaxy. Think about what your favorite part of that book was. What was your favorite thing to think about? All right, I will talk to you next week. I hope you have a wonderful day and you're really good for your teachers. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.